Now, a couple from New Orleans is stuck in Poland after rescuing their elderly mother from Ukraine. With visa delays and a lack of clarity over the process, they don't know when they'll be able to come back home. Erica Ferrando talked with the couple today and brings us their story.
Bruce and Antonina Godfrey from New Orleans are in Warsaw, Poland, after rescuing Antonina's elderly mother from the war zone in Ukraine.
We've been better, but we okay. We just kind of stuck here right now.
Hannah Kamais lives in a city called Khmelnytsky.
She was hearing air raid sirens morning, noon, and night. Now, she is in western Ukraine. There was some bombing in her city.
In anticipation for the war, the couple began the process of applying for a permanent resident visa for Kamais last June so she could live with them in their new home in Biloxi.
It's a long process, sometimes up to 3 years, and we understood that. But obviously things were escalated when the invasion happened. And so we knew we had to get her out one way or the other.
They left New Orleans for Poland last Monday.
She's in her 80s. She can't walk well. She can't stand long. So getting her out on a train or a bus really wasn't an option.
They met her at the Ukrainian-Polish border thanks to people offering rides.
And these guys didn't ask for 1 penny.
And after rescuing Kamais, they were ready to come back home.
Before we left, we actually received word that we have an approved visa. Our visa was approved by immigration and sent to the National Visa Center. So we said, great, that's perfect. We get here, we get our visa, and boom, we're gone.
And to get his mother-in-law's visa, Godfrey went to the U.S. Embassy in Warsaw.
I stood in line for hours. The line is very long, as you can imagine.
But he was turned away and told he would need an appointment. He made one for the next morning, but again was told he didn't take the proper steps.
I said I have the wrong type of appointment, which the website doesn't distinguish on type, so I'm not sure what she meant.
They can't leave without Kamais and have made countless efforts to figure out what to do.
We're stuck here.
I've made hundreds of phone calls.
Godfrey, this former NOPD reserve officer and military veteran, is disappointed he hasn't been able to step foot inside the U.S. Embassy for help.
I can't get inside the embassy to talk to anybody.
Wow.
That's the problem. Our own embassy basically has turned their back on us.
And he's pleading for guidance.
Believe me, we're not asking to be put in front of the line. We're willing to wait our turn, but we don't know what line to get in or what turn we're going to get. The hotel's wanting to know when we're going to check out, and there's people standing outside, women and children, wanting a room. And we checked all of Warsaw. There's no rooms available nowhere.
They're stuck.
We feel guilty for even having a room because we have somewhere to go.
But for now, they don't have anywhere else to turn. Erica Ferrando, Eyewitness News.
The Godfreys have been in touch with a Congress member in Mississippi who is trying to help, but for now they still don't have any answers.